evening and a very warm welcome to the ManBet X Champion of Champions here in a packed Ricoh Arena in Coventry. This is the final. The first player to 10 frames will be crowned ManBet X Champion of Champions. It's time now to meet the players. We begin with the former Shanghai Masters champion and the winner of the 2018 Paul Hunter Classic, the Warrior, Kyren Wilson. His opponent, a two-time champion of champions, the reigning UK champion, and a five-time champion of the world, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan has made that walk so many times before into the concluding session of a final. If he wins tonight, it will be his 66th professional tournament win.
Okay, thank you. The 10th frame.
Standing in his way.
Kyren Wilson to break.
Kyren Wilson, stubborn, stoic, hard to break down.
Yes, the way you mentioned O'Sullivan and what he's won, it's the big occasion like this. One table setup, packed house. That generally brings out the best in great players like him, like Stephen Hendry, the real top guys, Steve Davis in his day. The real champions love it in an atmosphere like this on trophy night. Yes, and that is the trophy they're playing for. He's lifted it twice. Ronnie O'Sullivan. In fact, he's always been in the final the years he's played in it. There was one year he missed out altogether. He's always been playing on the Sunday, Phil, hasn't he? In this event, it really suits him.
It's a format to which he responds, much like the Masters.
Played that really well. Stopped the cue ball exactly where the red was.
Thanks.
Ronnie O'Sullivan just walked around. I'm not sure what he could have been looking at, but clearly nothing is available. I thought he played okay in spells. A little burst from when he lost the first frame to the point where he led 4-1. Struggled thereafter, but I thought the break of 131 in the decider was quite a special break, actually. Kind of just finished the session with a bang. It's what he needed, I felt.
Could not agree with you more. The opening red was superb, and a black off its spot to split the bunch was exceptional. It's a big lead, 6-3, but it's not insurmountable. He's lost substantial leads in finals before. Two in the Masters spring to mind. 7-2 up on the late Paul Hunter, lost that one. 8-4 up to Steve Davis in 1997, lost 10-8. So Wilson does have realistic hope.
Well, we were right down the line of that, and it was a very good return safety shot from Kyren Wilson. Even Ronnie tapped the table. That's a good shot. That really is good. He had to hit it mighty thin. I tell you what, that's, I think, the best of the lot, that one. He made the last safety shot tough for Kyren Wilson, as if to say, well, okay, this is going to be even more difficult. And the reason is that there was always the chance he hits this too thick, he goes it off, or rattles the cue ball in the jaws. Magnificent safety shot, that. Trotting into the reds is all he has. Likely to be in behind the green again here.
One constant theme of O'Sullivan's play today has been patience. He took on a questionable blue with the cue ball tight under the side cushion, tried to power that one in. That was low percentage in the first session. Maybe one other red from distance. But generally speaking, he's not just playing well, he's playing properly.
What a shot. What a shot. One. It looked like a thin safety shot, but he spotted that the one in the middle of the bunch was potable and bringing the cue ball back. So it's advantage O'Sullivan. I think trickling behind the colour is the next shot. But you have to create the chances, and he may have done that with the snooker.
If the reds were tightly packed, he wouldn't feel quite so vulnerable, but they aren't. They're already spread. Any mistake, any misjudgment here could be really expensive. That was the opposite of a misjudgment. That was ideally judged.
That's also a good shot. He can get to the red on the left, of course, but down the right side, I don't know if he can hit anything. Makes you wonder if he might have a little go at this red at long range. If he gets down where he's queuing now, he'll be on the black, because he doesn't know if he misses the red that he's playing where that will finish. So there's risk, but he has to take some risk. Otherwise, he's in a spot of bother here. Well, he's having a go at this. You can tell by the way that he's winding himself up to play the shot. Well, like I say, it's always the red that you have gone for. You can't tell where that's going to finish. And if nothing else, Ronnie's got that red up the table, the thin one.
Not the kind of pot you want so early in a session. When the queue's flowing and you've had plenty of time on the table, it's a different matter. Yeah, Susan R's from the crowd, but that wasn't as simple as it might have appeared. It was a ball he should have potted, no doubt, but far from a gimme.
One.
When you play that kind of shot, you want to avoid putting top on the cue ball, but really Wilson had no option. Now he was in trouble a while ago. O'Sullivan's in even more trouble here.
I've had a look at it, yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Paul Collier had a look, because there's always the chance this will be replaced if there's a miss called. He certainly went on the cautious side there.
Foul. And a miss.
Kyren might just have a little
Kyren Wilson, 5.
look at this long red. No, didn't even leave his chair.
Two things about this tournament that have been tremendous. One, the refereeing. We've had no hint whatsoever of any mistakes. The three officials have been top-notch. And also the table. The people from Rasson Billiards must be very proud. It's played really nicely.
Just over halfway up the cushion, I'd if you played it plain ball. We'll make it a bit tighter if you want, but...
I didn't really have to put a lot, I didn't have to bend, I didn't have to do that.
Must admit, I thought that Ronnie
Yeah.
wasn't elevating the butt of the cue as much first time
Just
as he
deflecting
shaped
it,
to
yeah.
do second time, which means might have been not have been quite so fine behind it.
Yeah, okay.
It's not much fun, this shot. Little left-hand side onto the two cushions to glance thin off a red. You can miss it again. And that's almost a replica
Foul.
of the other one.
Miss.
Kyren's got to look
Kyren
at
wants
this
from
red. I
5.
mean, this is better than the previous, and surely he's going to knock this in and found the pink.
One.
Well, the opening red didn't go in cleanly, but in it went, and much better to have the frame
7.
in your own hands by playing the shot he did. And as I was saying, he's got to punish, he's got to capitalise on chances that come his way like this.
Eight.
Wilson scoring in the first.